Hello there, disc golf fans, and welcome to the 2025 PDGA Junior World Championships here in Emporia. This is round 3 for MJ18, another PDGA major in the books, about halfway over, and a big shout out to all of our Patreon supporters as well. I'm Derek, this is Chris, and together we are Gatekeeper Media, and this commentary is weighed by Marshall Street. So go ahead and check them out. Let's take a look at
pretty
our card for today.
Yeah, pretty close scores. Only 2 strokes between our leader and 4th place, Zeb, making his way back. We are back at Champions Landing. Gabe, we have a new face with Bennett on the card, and it's a little chillier today. I don't know if we're going to see any rain, but it just pops up in the forecast. At least 10 degrees cooler.
All right, the par 5 to start off, just shy of 1,000 feet. Here on the first, OB on either side. And then it gets a little more narrow towards the green.
First up on the box, from Boulder, Colorado, let's get a big round of applause going for Caleb Tucker.
So we saw Caleb, round 2 over at Jones, put up a very solid round.
Yeah, and that's evidence of obviously he plays here well, getting himself up to lead card for round 2. So I'm excited to see what he can manage here at Champions Landing.
Next up on the box, all the way from Emporia, Kansas, let's get a big round of applause going for Bennett Doemland.
You gotta love to see that.
Yeah, right. I was not aware of that. That's awesome. Little hometown love there.
Yeah, imagine playing a world championship and you get to sleep in your own bed. It doesn't happen for competitors very often. That's a little turned over. I think he might have been a little too hype.
I think it might. Oh, no. I thought maybe it would get a skip off the road back in. It's kind of a mash, though.
Put it together
Yeah.
for Gabriel Von Aschen.
Gabe was able to keep himself on lead card for round 3.
Yeah, we did see a couple mishaps from him here and there, but towards the end, really was able to maintain. That's that big hyzer that we know him for. Should dig really well. Center cut. Pretty good distance as well.
Yeah, that's a good shot there.
Let's get
Get
a
over
big
that
round of
tree.
applause going for Zeb Taylor.
And we have the pleasure of seeing Zeb for the 2nd time here at Champions Landing. Had a couple of mishaps as well in his round. Dropped him down to chase card, so I'm sure he's chopping at the bit for another shot here on coverage. A little tricky here for Bennett. Always tricky when you go out of bounds here, depending where you are with these trees.
And really trusting his plastic. It does look like it's on the edge.
Gabe's shot looking pretty decent. Gets past that tree. Full flight. Should only have a little bit left there. Birdie definitely in play. And Caleb getting down there as well. One more on the right, but it shouldn't be an issue as Bennett is having a lot of adversity here on hole 1.
That's pretty
Local
random.
course. That was so random.
And he was in by a good bit, so that was a really good play over the OB the whole way.
There's homie again.
Probably very oblivious to what's happening. He was wearing his headphones.
All right, everyone getting in the circle. Gabe, last one. Very easy there, just over 100 feet. Zeb starting off the round with the birdie. This came in as a pretty easy hole today. It's the 13th hardest, so it came in about quarter stroke under par, so everyone played it pretty well. Favorable wind, I'm assuming, or lack thereof. We're going to move into hole 2, par 4, 582 feet. We have OB here on the left. Goal is to miss that, finish over to the right. Then your second shot, throwing uphill. Distance not really an issue here. It's really just this OB has been what we've seen so far in terms of danger. I think that's a solid play. Just kind of throw it towards those trees.
Oh, I think that's a little low. So we managed to see a roller play here on round 1, resulting in damn near a pin high shot.
Looks like Bennett's going to get caught up, and that's all you really need to do is get to those trees.
Oh, that definitely looks like it has the distance. Yeah.
Yeah, inside the circle there for Gabe.
Yeah, really good recovery. Coming up a little short, really not as big of a flare as you'd want. Again, maybe a little too low.
Oh, yeah, it's looking good from Zeb. It's going to be inside the circle. Hopefully those bushes there do not hinder his putt.
I like the height and angle here.
Yeah. Even better. Caleb looking like he's about to start 2 for 2.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. That was sick.
What a birdie.
It like hits the band and just keeps going. That was awesome.
Good job, basket.
Yeah, hearing the worst sound in disc golf, but it's still resulting in the birdie. That's pretty great. Unfortunately, that's a little right for Zeb.
It's a good par save there for Gabe.
Yeah, I agree.
Missed opportunity there for Zeb.
Yeah, being in that bush, it's like definitely gets in your head a little bit. And in your movement space, honestly, depending on any type of swing.
Shout out Deegan Dryden. Grab the eagle there on hole 2.
Nice. All right, hole 3, par 3, 466 downhill. We got OB a lot. Typically, you're going to see that left line be the most common here. This looks pretty good.
That's a good shot there.
Yeah, I mean, it being
on this one.
Yeah, being over 450. That's straight enough where that might be a little further.
That's a great shot from Bennett.
All right, 3 for 3 on the right hand forehands here on that left side.
There is OB over there on the left if you turn it over too much, so something that could come into play.
Ooh, sneak by it.
As well as that tree.
Yeah, that was an inch from being pretty good as well.
Big scramble here for Zeb. And he's going to put himself well inside the circle. No turkey here for Caleb. He's going to have his appetizers first.
Ooh. Did that keep rolling?
I don't think so. That's a great par save after hitting that early tree. And 63% of the field took par here, so kind of a par fest.
So the no way. You talk about superhero stuff. There's a flying Kev man.
Yeah, shout out Cooper Glimpse Drones for grabbing all these fly-throughs. This hole 4, par 3, 433 feet downhill. You do have OB path on the left. Used to be a tighter OB on the right back in the day, but it seems like you can kind of air one out over there now. Yeah, shots like that would just be just fine. I'm liking this one. That one looks really good. That might be inside the circle, yeah.
Oh, he didn't really like that immediately.
Yeah. OB right out of the hand, basically.
Good chip up, though. Ooh. Kind of stopped it dead in its tracks there.
Yeah, that thing really smacked it down. As that is
Solid.
a great putt from Bennett.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's got to feel good. Good par save. This was the 8th hardest hole. About 28% of the field taking the birdie.
All right, here on the 5th, 675, par 4. gonna basically, it's another OB on both sides, and then your landing zone is kind of just short of where this cluster of trees are. That's looking good. I think that's going to be open enough there on that left side.
Yeah.
To kind of get right up into that second grouping of trees.
Yeah, I like the left side a little more personally.
I think this is equally as open in that particular landing zone as well. I think it's just a matter of what your comfortable shot is.
Oh, this is a rip here, Caleb. He's going to have to pick. He's kind of in the middle now.
Yeah, I think that second cluster of trees is a little bit more open on that left side. So if your landing zone is that left side, takes a little bit out of the play. OB's a little bit wider on that left side as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Stayed in bounds.
Big spike here.
Caleb's going to go right side. Huge spike. Oh, dude.
That was awesome.
What a shot.
And, like, not really in danger. And then this is kind of the right at it play.
Whoa. That was some hover action there. He's lucky he didn't kick off that tree.
And look how still everything is. I don't see a single leaf moving or anything.
Bennett going right at it, and I love that.
Oh, man.
I catch the last tree.
That sound not so nice this time.
Oof. Oh. Caleb really the only chance here to grab a birdie. That's a good one to grab. Is even a par's good here. This was the third hardest hole. Came in half a stroke over par. And only 19 birdies on the day, which was 13% of the field. And there's one of them right there. %50 of the field taking bogey or worse, though. So that's how it adds up. Played pretty well here from our card. So we're going to move into hole 6. 300-foot par 3. Raised basket. Staring right at you. This is one you want to grab.
I feel like it's like one of the shorter holes on the course.
It is the shortest hole on the course, actually. So you are correct. That was an interesting play there from Caleb.
Yeah, kind of using every inch of that tee box. From corner to corner as we take another look at this.
I wonder how many times he's thrown this.
Enough to say that it's dialed in. I like the right at it approach.
Yeah, me too.
That might be
maybe
closer.
Even a little closer. Sorry, Gabe, we ran out of replays. We used it on the hometown, the local. But yeah, this one, after playing a pretty tough hole, this one is I would say a must get.
Yeah, and can also serve as a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Pick yourself back up.
His 5th easiest hole is.
It was on the left side, but still, that hit a lot of chain.
Yeah, that was the first kind of mishap we've seen with the basket.
Like an egregious one, yeah.
Yeah, where it went straight through. It's a good birdie for Zeb, though. Finally getting under again. After his birdie on 1. But yeah, 0.32 under par. Pretty easy.
All right, here on the 7th, another par 4, 528 feet, slightly downhill, working your way back to the clubhouse before playing one of the harder holes here. So keeping it low off the tee with that ceiling, letting it drift to the right
now.
as we see here.
That's a crush.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. Worth another look. I guess the hometown hero here is showing us all the good lines.
Yeah, great shot, Bennett. He's got a stab here for eagle. Yeah, and that's what you want on this hole. This is the easiest hole on the course. That was pretty close to OB there.
Yeah, that should be just fine as well. Actually going to hit. Oh, I thought it was going to hit where that drier spot was. So it would add a couple more feet just from the skip. It's going to be a little
more
left.
flip. Yeah, that should be okay, though.
Not the end
couple
of the
trees you have to miss.
Right into the ground.
Too low there for Gabe. That's a great approach there. Tap in birdie.
Oh, wow.
Catching the front of the basket. That would have been for eagle.
Oh, man. So now I'm assuming Bennett here has got to at least hit metal. Dang. All that excitement from the previous two.
I know, that's got to be tough. As we saw 3 eagles on this hole. Again, the easiest hole, 0.6 under par. Dane Zimmerman, Judah Ramey, and Von Traeger. All grabbing the eagles here.
We got Bennett and Zeb here heating up with 2 birdies in a row.
And as Derek mentioned, one of the harder holes here, hole 8, par 5, 886 feet. Theme of the course here, OB on the left and the right. So you just got to keep it straight. Relatively speaking, that is. This first shot is very tricky. OB comes up very quick on the left.
I like that late flip because that's damn near perfect.
That was sick.
Yeah, it flipped and broke at the perfect time. This is just staying wide the whole time. That should land pretty well too. Little close, but very manageable from there.
Yeah, a little lower down there, so it's you kind of throw a little more over the hill.
That's true. That looks like it's all right. Also right in the middle. It needs to stable up.
I don't think that's going to come back. You got to take it all the way back here.
Yeah, that's rough.
So you're throwing 3, getting just to the hill. I think bogey at best at that point. You could really try to push it for the par, but...
Yeah, I was actually going to say, in a situation like that, I feel like it could go one of two ways, and it's that you feel like you need to push it, and then you end up adding more strokes.
That's a great shot from Zeb. He's down the hill. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Luckily, it stayed in bounds. Forehand will do that to you sometimes. Is that one probably a little closer than he wanted? That was probably a little scary.
Yeah.
Kind of juts in there.
I noticed that that second one was a little slower pace. So I think he corrected well.
Caleb just has these like big spike hyzers dialed, forehand and backhand.
Oh, no. Oof.
That's kind of what you were talking about, dude. You were mentioning try to get aggressive, and next thing you know, you're adding more on. Zeb has a chance to grab a turkey here.
Hit underneath the cage. This would be a big make for Bennett. Well, maybe a little undercommitted. That's
Hey,
3 in a
gobble,
row.
Gobble, baby. Boys are eating. Well, Zeb's eating. I don't think anyone else is.
I mean, we don't see any blemishes here on the last couple for some of the folks.
Caleb able to gain a stroke on Bennett. He's gaining a couple here on Gabe, so really separating himself as the leader. Tough double there for Gabriel.
All right, let's close out the front 9 here with hole 9. 693 par 4. Pretty tight coming off the tee. Dog legs / fish hook, so to speak, there from left to right. OB pretty sharp on that left side. Very easy to push something too straight. And the OB on the right side is in play as well. I would say if you're going to be out of bounds, you probably want to be out on that left side because you are quite pinched off there on the right.
And there's our first OB. Zeb was the only birdie in round 1 out of 144 players. And so far, he's the only chance on our card as 2 of the players go OB. As this is, I think, the hardest shot here on the course.
Oh, that's great. Oh, no. It looked like it might have hopped out.
Ooh, that was close to finding OB again there for Caleb. That would have been catastrophic here for our leader. Decent shot there. Bennett.
I think that might have went out for Gabriel.
Yeah.
He just took it further back to give himself a better line.
And Zeb. He's gonna get
What?
down there. He's got to make a long putt. He's
But
probably
that's like
circle
in the-
2.
In the mouth, look like. Was it really that long? It looked a lot closer to me.
Yeah, it's further than you think because that happened to me earlier. That would be on the right's brutal, man. Oh.
Oh.
Check to make sure it doesn't roll OB.
Yeah, and basically the only spot that you
Birdie
don't
here
really
for
want
Zeb.
to be.
That would have been pretty insane. That actually rolled farther away than I thought. That's a big number there for Bennett. So this was the hardest hole. 1.18 over par. 36% of the field took par. Everyone else took bogeys or worse, except one individual, Hunter Bowman. Shout out, dude. The only birdie full time. Couple blemishes here to finish out this front nine. The race is getting close. Noah Field in the lead. Grayson making a push. Some new names. As we are halfway through this tournament. We'll see you on round 3, back 9.